Hello there, boys and girls. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Mending Munich. If you missed it earlier on today, a Newcastle episode has been out on the channel. So if you missed that, go and check it out and then come back and see us here. We are going to be all about cup football from now until the end of the season. The German Cup and also the Champions League. Since we last met against Inter, we've had 3 league games, 2 wins and a draw. Köln was a 4-1. Schalke was a 2-1 with Tammy Abraham and Sajid Tahavi scoring the goal, and Sarr scoring the goal just after the second half started, and made it a little bit nervy for us, but Tahavi on the hour mark winning the game. And then a highly rotated side went to Braunschweig, and 2 sending offs really kind of just cut the game off really for both sides, and we couldn't break them down, they couldn't break us down. And a 0-0 was had. This is how the league finishes. The league looks 16 points clear of Bayern and 20 points clear of Leipzig. Playing really, really good this season. 1 loss, and that was to Leverkusen, of course. 3 draws and 23 wins. A few more wins and the championship will be ours. Hence why we're looking at cup football. Tammy Abraham with 18 goals, top goal scorer in the league, ahead of Vargas and Fetty Arp. Hudson-Odoi come back from injury. He should start today, and he got second most man of the matches with 5, and then Raddy with the most clean sheets on 14. So the team playing really, really well. So the first game today will be that Wolfsburg game in the German Cup, and then the second game will be away at Paris Saint-Germain in the Champions League quarter-final. And in the middle of that, we'll bring you Hamburg. We'll let you know how we got on against them as always. But let's get into this first game against Wolfsburg. This will be the team that plays against them. Raddy in goal, Hoover, Clayton, Diakabe, Martinez are the back line. Rios and Edimario in the middle. I'm just going to switch those 2 around because I think Edimario is better as a deep line playmaker. Oliver on the right, Hudson-Odoi on the left, Tahavi in behind, Tammy Abraham on the bench, Strangel, Strel, Quintana, Lenz, Loretta, Foden and Carlos Antonio. Let's go and try and get to the furthest stage of the German Cup since we started this save and get through to the semi-final. Abraham's through. That's a good tackle by Ozcan, and it doesn't fall to Oliver. Livakovic comes out and claims relatively well, and they start the game going. David Neres down that left-hand side into Maximin, into Chabov, and he shoots over as well. A really energetic opening minute to the game. Oliver coming inside, being tackled by the left back to Harvey. Out to Oliver again, cuts inside. He's got a good left foot on him, and Livakovic pushes that round for a corner kick. Really energetic start to this cup tie. Oliver going to get this ball into the back post. Tammy Abraham's there, and Ozcan just hoofs the ball clear. Oliver with the right hand side again. 15 minutes on the clock. To Harvey, finds Hoover. Lovely ball over the top to the right back. Back to Jose Oliver into Edimario. Quick pass to Harvey. He's got a chance to shoot. Goes to Rios into Hudson-Odoi. Really patient play here from Munich, and we get the ball in to Sajid Tahavi, and he scores his 2nd goal of the season. Lovely intricate passing, lovely play in the middle. Great movement from the players. Tahavi into Rios. Rios into Hudson-Odoi. 1 and 2 touch football. Martinez gets the ball into the middle of the box. Tahavi's there just to nod it into the far corner. 1-0 to 1860. Again, they go long, but defence cuts it out, and Clayton goes back to Raddy, and we get the ball out to Martinez on this left-hand side. Hudson-Odoi into Edimario. Deep line playmaker Edimario, and plays a short ball to Tahavi. Lovely switch out to Oliver on that right-hand side. Gets the ball into Tammy Abraham, hits the crossbar. Come out to Hudson-Odoi. Good block by the right back, and we carry on again, and that's a great chance for Tammy Abraham to make it 2-0. That's half-time. Dominant display from 1860, playing really well. I'm just going to say to the guys, yeah, I'm pleased with how things are. Keep it going in this second half. Nothing really coming from Wolfsburg in this game. It's all 1860. More goals needed in the second half. Hudson-Odoi with a free kick into the back post to Diakabe, and it looks like Diakabe was pushed. They're going to VAR, and it's going to be a penalty. It's going to be Tammy Abraham to step up. Can he put this away? Can he make it 2-0 and pretty much tie over? Abrahams hits the post and luckily goes in off Livakovic, and he makes it 2-0 to 1860. And there we have it, full time whistle goes. The goal early on in the second half really did close this game out, and a 2-0 win against Wolfsburg in the German Cup quarter-final means we go to the semi-finals for the first time since we started at 1860, and fingers crossed we get a good tie and we can go into the final. You go then German Cup semi-final, and let's see who's left in the hat. It's Werder Bremen, Mönchengladbach, and Stuttgart are the three teams alongside ourselves. We'll draw the next team. Stuttgart will play us. We will go to Stuttgart in the German Cup. It's not 2 legs, is it? Am I? Yeah, not 2 legs like the Carabao Cup in England. It's just the one game, and we go to Stuttgart, and that will be on the 23rd of January. Where does that fall in our April? Very busy month of April. Paris Saint-Germain to come, as well as Stuttgart in the German Cup and Dortmund in the league as well. So tough games ahead. We've got Hamburg next in the league, but I will see you when we get to Paris. Right then, we are in Paris for this first leg against Paris Saint-Germain in the quarterfinal of the Champions League. We outplayed that game with Hamburg, and we beat them 2-0. Carlos Antonio and Federico Di Marco with the goals, with a highly rotated side, hopefully with our first teamers fully fit for this game against PSG. But another 3 points on the board, which means we've got 18 points left to play for, and we're 18 points clear. So another win, and our next game is against Hanover. Another win in between the 2 legs of the Champions League will make us champions for the 3rd season on the bounce. And yeah, we can then concentrate on the Champions League and the German Cup. But we are in Paris. We are here for this PSG game, and this is going to be the lineup. So my scouts came to me and said they're playing in a 4-3-3, which is a little bit OP this year. So I'm going to go with the same thing as well. We're going to go 4-3-3, and we're going to go for it and hopefully get a couple of away goals at PSG. We've got Radi in goal, Hoover, Dikabe, Clayton and Martinez are the back line. We've got Lenz in front of the back 4 as that ball-winning midfielder. Rios and Edemario are the other midfielders in that trio. We've got Oliver on the right, Hudson-Odoi on the left, and Tammy Abraham up top as the advanced forward. We've got Strangle, Strel, Quintana, Foden, Loretta, Tahavi, and Carlos Antonio all on the bench. And let's see what they've got to come after us. So, yeah, scouts are right. 4-3-3 from PSG, and they've got Lafont in goal, Enschring, De Ligt, Skriniar and Hernandez are the back line. They've got Baka in front of the back 4, and Aouar and Rabiot in alongside him in that middle of midfield. Neymar on the left, Mbappe on the right, and Reynard up top, another regen they've got. Marquinhos, Chiesa and Cancelo, real name players on the bench for PSG. But actually, other than Chiesa, not really that many attacking players to bring off if they ever get into any sort of trouble. I don't think they will, because it's PSG and we're little old 1860 Munich, but you never know. Let's get into this game. I'll see you when the first highlight hits. Neymar with a free kick. He's just trying to dink it, but no, it goes short to Mbappe, and he goes on a little bit of a run. De Ligt out to Neymar on this right-hand side. Header by Clayton away. Skriniar picks up that ball. Aouar in the middle. Out to Neymar again, into Mbappe. A little bit of time and space for the Frenchman. Rabiot back to Mbappe. Aouar marshalling the midfield really well here. Mbappe, a little bit of time and space. Goes out to De Ligt at left back. Can he get a cross in? No, he has to go back to Rabiot again, and De Ligt to Rabiot. Good press from the boys. Aouar, a little bit of space for him. He goes for goal. Shoots well over. But yeah, Paris Saint-Germain looking very, very threatening. 0-0 at half-time. Cancelling each other out, the two teams. Same with City and Lyon. Paris Saint-Germain probably had the better chances in that half. Going to go into the dressing room and just keep it calm and just say it's time for everybody to dig in. Relax. You are good to be at this level. Go out there in the second half and produce similar sort of performance. 0-0 or a 1-0 to PSG isn't too bad. Just means we need to go and score some goals in Munich. Hernandez throws it in to Neymar, and he gets the ball out to Baka, driving into the box, goes for goal, and Radi needs to make that save. 6 minutes into the second half. It's a corner. Neymar with the outswinger. Going to go and try and find Skriniar in the middle, and Mbappe back out to Neymar quickly. Comes inside, Aouar, shot blocked, and Skriniar is going to pick up that ball and go back to Baka. Martinez with about 10 minutes to go, and Baka brings down Carlos Antonio. He's already booked, and he's going to be shown a second yellow card. So PSG down to 10 men for the final 10 minutes. Corner, final action of the game. Foden whips that ball in. Can't find a light blue shirt, and that is it. Full-time whistle goes. PSG 0, 1860 Munich 0. A very, very tight affair with both teams. Well contested, very even, and it sets the second leg up really, really well. So yeah, 0-0 against PSG in the first leg away from home in Paris. And you know, I really do see our home form's pretty decent. So actually, we could cause an upset in that one. And as I said, if we beat Hanover, we win the league as well. So everything's going really, really well for us in this this 7th season of Mending Munich. We will be back tomorrow though with that second leg against PSG at home and the semi-final in the German Cup against Stuttgart. Hopefully we can get through to a final and a semi-final in both cup competitions. Well, that is it for this episode. If you have enjoyed it, please do drop it a like. If you are new around here, hit that subscribe button and then follow it up with the little bell icon so you're notified every time a video goes live. And until next time, when we bring you PSG in the Champions League quarter-final and Stuttgart in the German Cup semi-final, I'll see you soon.